just outside, waiting on my food, and I wanted to share this message. Um, Welcome back to the Alchemy Doctress with me, Doctress Monica Nicole. And this energy of what I was feeling was just because they want you doesn't mean that they're good for you. Uh-oh, my microphone got messed up. Just because, maybe I'm supposed to hold it. Maybe that's why. Just because they want you does not mean they are good for you. Oftentimes we hear the saying, oh, we are what we attract, we are what we attract. And that's not correct. Not completely. On one end, we attract different people because our frequency aligned us to be in the same space together. But the difference is that it's what we keep is what reflects back to us. So, for example, someone can, come up to you. They're, maybe not the best person ever. And they come to you and you peep game and you leave them alone. Well, someone may try to gaslight you in that moment, like you leave like the first red flag type thing, right? And someone may try to gaslight you and say, oh, well, you chose that person. No, our frequency was aligned until it wasn't anymore. And when I noticed that it wasn't anymore, I got up out of there. Y'all hear that muscle car? You got up out of there. Now it's when you choose to stay and keep making excuses and trying to make things work, trying to figure it out, when it shows that you both have something in alignment and still in common. Because once the misalignment happens, it's over. And if you get comfortable with the misalignment, well, that shows how much you both really have in common. So, what you need to realize, especially with you having a light, and your light is different. You have a light that you motivate everyone, even the people who don't like you motivate them. And the difference is that they don't be liking it. They don't be liking how you make sense because they want to not like you. They want to have an issue and a problem with you because of how they have defined you previously. Okay. But you don't have to connect with that. You don't have to connect with that. You don't have to align with that. The choice is yours. The choice is ultimately yours. And the thing is, you have to realize when you have a light, when you have an energy about you that is very attractive, that people oftentimes need, because you'll realize a lot of people are living life with no sunshine. A lot of people are living life with no sunshine. And you are oftentimes the only sunshine that they know or that they have the opportunity of knowing. And you don't even realize it because you've been downplaying your energy, right? And so you have to understand that many are going to be attracted to you, but few are going to be worthy to stay connected to you. Many are going to be attracted to you, but few are going to have what is needed to stay connected to you. hmm And that's a harsh, reality to have to accept oftentimes. Well, that car don't hit that car. Okay, they caught it. It's not what you attract, it's what you keep. Would you blame the person for the mosquitoes biting them? Because listen, mosquitoes even bite when you put on the mosquito spray. Okay, it don't matter what's going on, they still gonna bite, honey. Okay, but how you deal with it and deal with that wound or follow up because of that is what matters the most. And so with this, even, speaking of mosquito, child, that was a mosquito. So even with this and with your energy and the space of where you're walking into, you're stepping deeper into your boundaries, understanding how to put your boundaries into place. As you become more selective with your energy, you need to realize that everyone who say that they like you and love you, yeah, they can like you and love you, but do they know how to like and love you in an energy that allows you to continue expanding, or does it shrink you? Does it break you apart, or does it expand you? Hmm. And those are the connections that, you learn how to weigh and identify how they connect with you and how long you allow them to be present in your life. Oh my gosh, those little girls are so cute. Oh my gosh. It's like a mom, her two daughters, and a grandmother, and she has this beautiful green outfit on. And the baby girls have on orange and yellow with their big puff balls. And the mom has on this really cute green two piece. Oh my gosh, they look so adorable. Sending blessings to y'all, queens and baby princesses. Oh, the mama here is so healthy too. I love seeing little girls rocking their puff balls and stuff. It's so cute. I still remember when my mama got mad because my grandma on my daddy's side, she gave me a perm at 5 years old. My mama got so mad. She said my hair was never the same after that. Hmm. But back to this conversation. I feel good to be back in my natural energy now, though, with my hair. Like, baby, my hair is long, long, okay? But this energy, and even speaking on that, like speaking on natural and not natural, I noticed a difference of the type of people that I attracted with my hair was different. When I used to wear weaves and stuff. I liked my hair in 2014. But before that, I would wear like, kinky twists, things of that nature. But up until like 2011, I would rotate between natural styles and like sew-ins. I would wear sew-ins. And I had a perm still that I would get. And the type of people that I attracted when I wore my sew-ins. Now, mind you, I haven't wore sew-ins since undergrad. Since undergrad, I've been, all natural. But one thing I do notice is that different hairstyles and how you show up attracts different type of people too. And what I will say, it don't matter how you still gonna attract people with similar characteristics and personality traits. They just possess them differently. Okay, that's all I gotta say on that one. But so you're gonna attract people. Your energy is what attracts the people. You know, and sometimes our energy is different depending on the hairstyle that we have, or the clothes that we're wearing, or the nails that we have on. Our energy is different. It represents, that. And so that's what goes into place with that, if anyone ever wondered that. But so with this vibe, don't let who approaches you stop you. Um, Now, in some cases, you may want to stop and ask yourself, am I allowing myself to be found in places that I don't need to be? So, for example, someone of like a very high caliber, they're not going to be stopping at the corner store. They're not going to go to the club. They may go to the lounges. They may go to the country club or like a happy hour, upscale bar. But there are certain places that you're not going to find them at or catch them at. So what they attract are going to be people of that caliber of that space, right? And so if you a top-notch person and you being caught at places where people who are not so top-notch are at, them people who are not so top-notch, they still gonna try to test they gonna still try. They gonna still try. You know, them be the ones that be like, ain't nobody want your ugly ass anyway. Yes, you did. Okay. Your feelings just hurt. Yes, you did. And so a lot of this is allowing yourself to be found in new spaces, new places that provide an upgrade because it also shifts the type of people that you attract as well. Um Now remember, it's not always what you attract, but what you keep. So the type of places where you're at, um, it can determine the number of quality people that are potentially there. You get what I'm saying? So, like someone who's financially stable will most likely be found in this type of place. Someone who's, you get what I'm saying? So, like the energy of where they may be found and where they may be at or who may be found there is what needs to be looked at the most. And that's what matters the most. 1111. And so I'm going to leave this conversation here. I could go a little further, but I want to go check on my food and all that jazz. And um, yeah, I'm going to leave that here. So I thank you all for being here. And as always, if you are interested in support or coaching, feel free to apply for my Butterfly Alchemy coaching program, as well as check out the Butterfly Effect School of Transformation, where we host various classes, sessions, group sessions, collaboration sessions. And you have access to previous sessions as well. And so, as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what your higher self and your spirit team is calling for you to do. Period. I love y'all and I'll see y'all later. Bye.